The first rays of the morning sun stretch over the village paths. Here begins the day of our hero, the lumberjack. He wakes up, eats a quick breakfast, and prepares for the hardest work of the day, cutting, loading, and delivering firewood. This isn't just a job, it's a daily journey of strength, patience, and determination. He carries an axe, checks his cart, and steps into a day filled with challenges and small victories. Leaving home, walking through the village. The lumberjack walks through the village streets, each stone and patch of grass carrying stories of hard work. Neighbors greet him, some wave, some offer kind words, but he keeps his focus on the long day ahead. Every morning brings new challenges, and every step is a test of endurance. The cool morning air mixes with the smell of earth, giving him energy and purpose. Morning labor, cutting the wood. His first task is chopping wood, a physically demanding job that requires skill and precision. Every log is heavy, every swing of the axe requires focus. He works steadily, knowing that each piece of wood represents both his livelihood and the warmth of the families he serves. Sweat drips down his face, but he continues with a steady rhythm, his determination unwavering. Loading the cart, strength and patience. Once the wood is chopped, he carefully loads it onto his cart. It's a slow, exhausting process, balancing heavy logs without tipping the cart over. The sun climbs higher and the day grows hotter, yet he continues. Patience and physical strength combine, showing the true grit of a hard-working man. Traveling to customers, long roads and quiet thoughts. With the cart loaded, he sets off to deliver the wood to customers. The roads are uneven, sometimes muddy and often steep. During the journey, he thinks quietly about his family, the children waiting at home, and the meals he hopes to share with them. Even in his fatigue, he finds satisfaction in knowing that his work brings warmth and comfort to others. Meeting customers, respect and gratitude. He arrives at his first stop and is greeted warmly by the family waiting for their wood. They thank him, and he smiles, feeling the quiet pride that comes from honest labor. Each customer interaction reminds him that his work has a purpose beyond himself. It supports families and communities. Afternoon heat, pushing through fatigue. The afternoon is the hardest part of the day. The sun blazes overhead, and his body aches from the constant labor. He takes short breaks, drinks water, and resumes work with quiet determination. Even when exhaustion sets in, he keeps going, driven by responsibility and a sense of duty. Returning home, relief and reflection. As evening approaches, he begins the long walk back to his village. His muscles ache, his clothes are dirty, but his heart is light. Passing familiar paths, he waves to neighbors and takes a moment to reflect on the day's accomplishments. Despite fatigue, he feels pride in having fulfilled his duties. Reuniting with family, love and laughter. Back home, he is greeted by the laughter of his children and the warm embrace of his spouse. The simple joys of family make all the hard work worthwhile. He shares stories from the day, laughs with his children, and listens to their little adventures. These small, precious moments remind him that life's true rewards are not material. They are love, connection, and shared happiness. Evening rest, quiet satisfaction. After dinner, he takes a moment to sit quietly, appreciating the calm of the evening. The house is peaceful, lamps glow softly, and the air is filled with the smell of cooked food and home. He feels the tiredness of his body, but also the deep contentment of a day well spent. Nightfall, preparing for tomorrow. As night falls, he prepares his tools for the next day, cleaning the axe and checking the cart. He knows tomorrow will bring another long day, but he also knows that his work matters. Every swing of the axe, every heavy log, every mile traveled has meaning. The routine of labor may be hard, but it is noble and essential for the lives of his family and community. Closing reflection. The true reward. Finally, he lies down to sleep, body exhausted but heart full. His story is the story of countless hardworking people whose days are long and challenging. It reminds us that true success is not in luxury or ease, but in perseverance, love, and responsibility. The lumberjack's life teaches that hard work, patience, and family love are the greatest treasures of all. Greater than this story honors every hardworking individual who gives their all to support their loved ones. Physical effort and emotional commitment together create the most meaningful life.